Hello everyone, my name is Emmy. Today I will read about how to tell a joke. In the year 2000 literacy, what did the painting say to the judge after it was accused of a crime? Your Honor, I was framed. The painting is responsible for this cover-up. A joke is a short story or saying meant to make people laugh or at the very least smirk. The earliest known recorded joke dates around 19 BCE, when an ancient Sumerian wrote a zinging one-liner about breaking wind, and not the atmospheric kind. People have been writing jokes ever since, and although cultural norms have changed a lot in the ensuing millennia, the fundamentals of writing and telling a joke have generally remained the same. What's a joke? From punny lines, slingers to humorous anecdotes, jokes comes from myriad forms, yet they often have one thing in common: they tell a story. Yesterday, Daniel arrived at school lugging a case of regular cola under one arm and a case of Diet Cola under the other arm. The principal intercepted him before he got to class and told him that soda wasn't allowed. But Daniel replied, "I need these. Mrs. Stevens says we might have a pop quiz today." The first part of a joke is a setup, and it often includes plot elements such as setting, characteristics, and conflicts. These elements build throughout the joke toward an unexpected resolution, which comedians refer to the punchline. While experts say that it's the unanticipated culmination of events that ideally makes jokes funny, some humorists argue that a good punchline can go beyond the laugh to challenge a person's assumptions or suggest unsuspected. Though it's perfectly aligned for a punchline to be funny. The joke's on you. Crafting a joke is a laughing matter, but it can also take sedulousness, along with keen observational skills. A joke revolves around relatable situations, like that time your phone fell into the pool, or when you overestimated your ability to cartwheel. You can't find a plethora of potential topics just by paying attention wherever you are, even in math class. Why was some paper afraid of a ruler? Because it's very edgy. However, this is the caveat. A good joke should never be mean-spirited, bringing laughter at the expense of others, or propping up cultural stereotypes. In fact, many comedians make themselves as jokes main character, using self-deprecating humor to connect with audiences instead of poking fun at others. Once you decide a funny topic, expert recommends writing down as many jokes about it as you can insert with an ample material. The setup of each joke could connect to the punchline, which means to be perspicacious and not bolted down with extraneous details. Consider workshopping your jokes with a friend and revise the joke based on their feedback. Joking around. After you cultivated a comedian's repertoire, it's time to share your jokes with others. And while this might seem scary, April said it's essential to relax because audiences also institute of speaker emotions. So if you're feeling insolent, then the audience will be more receptive and more likely to laugh. But practicing your delivery can help ease your nerves too, and experts can have some pro tips. First is switching to speak in a monotone voice. Instead, vary your vocal tones, pitch, and inflection to keep audiences engaged. Next, pause briefly before delivering a joke punch line to add suspense, and while it's a bit of false pass to laugh at your own jokes, experts said you can use inflection to make the punchline pop. Jade, Lynn, and Abby went on the camping trip, but Jade returned home early. When asked what had happened, she replied, "It was 3 days for the 3 of us." Finally, have fun writing and telling jokes. After all, you're just kidding around. Now I'm going to make definitions. Millennia means 1,000 years. Sedulousness means the hard work or diligence. Self-deprecating means excessively modest. Perspicacious means clearly expressed or presented. Lucid. This is the end of reading and making definitions of how to tell a joke. In the 2000 Literacy, and my name's Amy. Thank you for listening.